You're rather late, Victor.
Sorry for that, but our mission is now over. I can give you the details soon.
We don't have time for details. Once you're done with your reports, rejoin your regiment.
Where are you headed, sir?
The front. They've breached our borders.
That can't be.
The Trey-Curran military has entered our territory and pushed all the way to Sortiview. We're gathering all our forces there for a final showdown as we speak.
Is that why you're in such a hurry, Major?
It's not just me. Advisor Camus and the Signaturge from Languedoc are already well on their way.
Lady Brunelli, too? I'll head there, too, as soon as I can.
Good. Get on it.
As you doubtless heard, Lady Brunelli is not here. I would never take you to the front lines under normal circumstances.
We're more than capable of protecting ourselves.
Fine, then. Okay, let's go.
Wow, Miki. What's got you foaming at the mouth?
Fiddly! This restaurant's food is terrible. The soup is too salty, and while the fish is undercooked, the sauté is somehow overcooked. The vegetables in the stew are too hard, the toast and the pie are both burnt.
Ah, I see. But for all your complaining, you sure ate a lot.
Yes, well, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. I figured I should try everything on the menu.
Sounds to me like the owner of this place might have a complaint or two about you.
Assistant number 1. Sorry, but my lab is finished. My research hasn't been producing the expected results. It's been several months since I've been able to pay the rent on this place. My landlord is a scary man, and I know he'll demand his money no matter what I have to do to earn it. He's got mountains for muscles and his head shaven clean, meaning, you know what? Terrifying, right? I'm ready to close this lab. But there's one last bit of research I want to complete first. I'm talking about a technology that not even researchers in Santarol have completed. I've got a perfect hypothesis that I think will allow me to succeed where they have failed. All I need is a catalyst and I'll be able to run an experiment to demonstrate my hypothesis. I'm counting on you to help my lab's last ever experiment, Assistant number 1. If this succeeds, it could change the world. If that happens, money will be so insignificant you won't be able to view it with a Signoscope.
What nice weather. Laundry always dries so fast on beautiful days like this. Come to think of it, I haven't had a chance to actually do a proper load of laundry on the road. I want to bury my face like this, in a blanket that's just been dried in the sun. Now I want to do the laundry.
Well, if it isn't Victor! Did you come here looking for me?
I'm just passing through.
Then this must be fate. Draw your sword!
What do you mean, fate?
Actually, I was injured in the last sortie. We'll have to put this duel on hold for a while.
Then why did you propose a duel in the first place? Did Master Camus instruct you in the ways of the sword too?
No. We often exercise together at the training hall, but I never actually learned how to use the sword. I've always been more interested in signaturgy. Most likely because of my mother.
Oh, was your mother a signaturge?
Yes. She died when I was still a small child, however, so I only learned about her past secondhand.
Sorry. It must be difficult for you to talk about this.
No, it's all right. I remember tripping and hurting myself, and my mother comforting me until it got better. I also remember being mystified by this, but it also made me very happy.
Hey, Miki. What are you doing?
Oh, Fiddly. If you're looking for a place to eat, this restaurant is all right. The salad was delicious. They've got A, B, and C courses, but I'd skip the B course if I were you. Pasta's mediocre. Besides, A's main dish is fried and they give you so much of it. Also, the soup's the same for all three of them.
Hang on a second. What's all this about courses? Just how much have you been eating?
Well, ladies eat for half price today, so I decided to try them all.
You're an instructor at the training hall?
Yes, although I still have much to learn myself.
Is your training hall very popular?
Men train there so they can help defend the village. Oh, and some children even come too.
To be honest, I'm jealous of you. If only I could have continued my training under Master Camuse.
So, does Miki still hate frogs as much as ever?
Miki doesn't like frogs?
When she was still a little kid, she found a frog that was this big. She tried to catch it, but it jumped up and hit her smack dab in the face. It made a sound like splork and everything. Even though she pulled it off right away, the damage had been done. Miki kept saying, "Ah, it tried to eat me." From then on, she'd burst into tears whenever she heard frogs croak.
Why did you have to go and tell her something like that?
Because it's something that happened.
Oh, just shut up already.
Can I ask you something? If you had a child, and if that child said that he didn't like spinach, what would you do?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Purely hypothetical.
As his parent, I should make him eat it if he's unwilling to.
Exactly right.
I know I'd be embarrassed if I grew up and still couldn't eat it.
Just so. What kind of grown swordsman would be willing to admit that he can't eat spinach? The very thought is preposterous.
I don't think it's possible for someone to be as bad at games as you.
Oh, come on, I'm not that bad.
Your face is easier to read than a smoke signal. Anyone could beat you.
Does that mean people can tell what I'm thinking even when I'm not playing games? Oh no!
Ah, well, I wouldn't sweat it too much. It just means you're real. Plain and simple. That's just the way you are, Miki.
Whoa, hold it right there. What do you mean by that?
The Camuse style truly is amazing.
So, tell me, have you learned any other styles, Victor?
Yes, 15 different ones, in fact.
15? Jeez, that's a lot.
Each has its own merits, but none of them hold a candle to Camuse.
I guess that's true.
Looks like we're in for bad weather tonight. We should find shelter as soon as possible.
Wow. How do you know that?
I just do, that's all. Something about the way the wind smells, I guess.
I don't smell anything.
Well, when you get to be as old as me, you'll learn a thing or two. Don't worry, you'll be able to do it someday, Aurelia. I wonder if this wild herb is edible. That plant I tried the other day was too bitter to make it past the first bite. But the one before that was surprisingly delicious. You're not gonna be any help, Fiddly. As long as I mix it in without you noticing, you'll scarf down anything that isn't fish.
Sometimes I get to wondering, if you were able to live your life over again, what discipline would you like to pursue?
I'd like to be a woman and devote myself to the concept of beauty.
I never even considered the possibility of being reborn as a woman. I suppose I've been a bit narrow-minded in my thinking.
It was just a joke.
And this is why you make such a great instructor. Not only can you teach swordsmanship, but you can also teach people how to be more accepting.
I think I might start studying more about signaturgy.
That's rather sudden. What brought that on?
I'm just wondering if there are any more practical techniques I could use.
What do you mean?
Like a technique for deboning fish, or for drying your hair instantly, or for making your blanket more fluffy.
Okay.
can't go any further with you. I must look for my subordinates.
Thank you for taking us this far.
Take care, for you never know what's in store on the battlefield.
And may victory smile upon you, Victor. Let's go find Fiore.
Where around here could she be?
Who knows? But don't let your guard down.
Listen, keep this formation.
Double
slap!
Yes, sir.
There no match. Take the enemy's flank. Yes, sir. You back up high. Gotcha.
Victor!
Ah, Fidel, you made it in one piece. Where's Lady Brunelli?
Fidel, what happened to Star? Child with you?
Let's get away!
We'll discuss that later. Now get out of here!
Know where she is?
She's somewhere on the battlefield.
I want to
It's
help.
too dangerous here. Get to safety!
That we will. We shouldn't add to his worries.
Mirror play! Double slap! Double slap!
Take it.
That's something so bright. I just knew it had to be Fiore. This is the right place.
Watch Relia!
Fidel?
Take it. There you go.
Got it.
Think we'll let you get away?
Surprise. No one is putting more than reach out.
No. If we do that, Fiore will sure fall. We'll have to stop them up here.
Relia!
Huh? What's going on here?
It's happening again. Our enemies stopped moving.
Whatever it is, now's our chance to counterattack. Let's end this now!
Reporting in. The enemy forces have begun their retreat. As of now, our troops have left the garrison and are in pursuit.
Relia!
Come on, let's get away from the battlefield. We'll never be able to get to the bottom of her condition here. I think I've gotten my head around it all. So, this is the second time.
It is.
And both times it was really his astonishing power that saved us.
It behaves like a signet, but it's gone now. Therefore, maybe it's not?
We're not sure. We'd appreciate your input, or anything that comes to mind.
I've never seen a signet with these properties, nor witnessed such powerful signaturgy. I don't know if I can even classify it.
You don't? Oh.
But there may be someone over at the Royal Institute who can. At the very least, his knowledge of signaturgy is far more extensive than my own.
More than yours, Fiore? Unbelievable!
Want to meet him?
Yes! That'd be wonderful!
Well then, let's head over. Some introductions are certainly in order.
Hold on a moment. The situation in Sortiview has yet to stabilize. Lady Brunelli can't leave at this critical juncture.
Excuse me.
Dad?
I came to call on Lady Brunelli and accidentally eavesdropped on your conversation. I apologize for the indiscretion. Fidel, listen. You're to take Lady Brunelli and the little girl and escort them to Santarol in the Kingdom of Languedoc.
Oh, Pops!
Master!
If we could understand her power, we could stop this, no, all future wars that might arise. Should that dream become reality, this is a small price to pay.
You condone this, Master?
Well, we were only able to triumph thanks to the girl. But don't worry, I'll take it on myself to inform the king.
Thanks very much for the kind gesture.
And Fidel, make sure Lady Brunelli reaches her homeland safely.
I will.
I shall remain here. May our paths cross once more.
We truly owe you a debt of gratitude.
Thank you so much.
You take care as well, Lady Brunelli.
I suggest we wait until the girl wakes up. Then we can head out.
I would never, ever think of leaving you behind, Relia. I'm sorry if I scared you at all.
I see you're up. You don't feel funny at all, do you?
I'm okay.
That's good. Well then, let's get out of here. The Kingdom of Languedoc lies east of Rasulia, and in its capital of Santarol is the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies. Most people coming from Sword of View pass through central Rasulia, then Medoc, and finally cross the Ronde River to get there. No. I just have
By power, you mean Relia's signets?
That was it. Right. You and I both wear these markings, called signets, upon our flesh. It is extremely rare, however, to see them on a child.
Really?
I won't say there are no exceptions to this rule. Still, assuming what she cast was signaturgy, it's much more complex and effective than any form of it I've ever seen or heard.
Go on, then.
What's more, considering the fact that she collapsed both times she used it, we can infer that her signaturgy is puissant enough to affect the caster. I have to say, it's beyond my understanding. One last thing. Every signet I know is always visible, but hers don't appear except for when she uses signaturgy.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
As any signaturge would. I haven't been this motivated for such a long time.
What's got you down, Fiore?
I have a terrible craving for my country's tea and sweets. I'm so homesick.
I don't think they call that being homesick. I think they call it being hungry.
We still have to. Can a kid take that?
And I'm kind of tired myself.
Well, we're not in any particular hurry, so let's sojourn in Medoc. We should probably get to bed.
I think someone's coming. Yes?
Excuse me, but I'm with the inn. Can I have a moment of your time?
There's more than one. Something's up. Maybe tomorrow. Go out through the window. Quickly!
They're on to us! Kick it down! They're escaping!
After them! Get them! No matter what the cost!
There's no time to find out. Concentrate on getting away. That's the same weapon Eidolon's leader was using.
Hey, Fiddly, those outfits of theirs. When we first met Relia, there were two guys with her.
Are you sure? If that's true, then...
Yeah, they're likely after Relia. We have to protect her no matter what.
I don't see any sign of him anymore. They're probably still searching in town.
We just need to cross this river and we'll be in Languedoc.
This is no time to be resting on our laurels. We still have a ways before we can actually make it there.
Will you be okay climbing up mountains at night, Relia?
I'm okay.
I'll lead the way. Come on, let's go. What? How'd they do that? I've never seen that type of signaturgy before.
We've got you in our grasp. So how about you hand Relia over to us?
Just who are you bastards?
That's none of your business. Now be a good boy and hand over the brat. Unless you want to die.
Miki, hold on to Relia. What? That doesn't work?
How is this possible? Nothing we do helps at all.
What can we do?
That's a pretty underhanded fight. Talk about sandbag.
Missile!
Who are you?
We'll even things out.
Our shields are gone!
I've neutralized their shields. You should be able to fight normally.
You meddlers aren't from this planet, are you?
Balance restored.
Double slash! Double slash! Double slash! People let you get away! Double slash! Double slash!
Hit it where it hurts. Ice needles!
People let you get away!
This is gonna sting. I will burn you down. This is gonna sting. Get ready.
You truly saved our skin back there. Thanks for the help.
Think nothing of it. Although I do have a favor to ask. Can we join you on your trip?
Huh?
I must say, milady, that expression of total disgust ruins your elegant.
Allow me. We're not out to do you any harm. My name is Anne, and his is Emerson.
Exactly. You can totally trust us. So just take us.
Emerson. Please stop telling these nice people what to do.
You're right. I'd also be wary of someone asking to join me out of the blue. Okie dokie then. This is the deal. We're just like you guys.
Just like us? How so?
You see, we were also running from those Atramentus thugs.
They were after you too?
There was that brouhaha in Medoc, right? We were scurrying away from that and we happened upon your little scuffle.
And you decided that you would help us?
2 of you are beautiful ladies and 1 an adorable kid. Who to save and who to snuff out was clear as day.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sounds good to me. You can come with us.
I knew you'd say that.
We won't let you down. Santarol's not far now.
Sun's coming up.
Hey, look! So pretty. So this is it. The storied capital of Signaturgy.
I don't want you getting lost, so stick close, okay?
Okay.
Follow me, and I'll escort you to the facility.
There's one here, another there. Signets are everywhere around the city.
You've got some keen eyes there. Legions of signaturges study here to enter the Royal Institute, and there are just as many shops that cater to their needs. So you could empirically say this bustling metropolis was built upon and lives off of signaturgy.
Amazing, stunning, unreal. Not in my wildest dreams did
I never knew having my motherland praised could elicit such feelings in me. Behold, the Royal Institute. Keep it up.
It opened by itself.
Follow me.
That biometrics.
So it seems. This way.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, much more so than any fairy tale I know.
This place is way too technologically advanced.
I'll get some footage.
No, we better not.
So this kid is...
Despite his misleading appearance, he's the most talented scholar we've ever had.
Welcome to the Institute. I'm Cassius, one of the researchers here. Bringing visitors along is indeed a rare occurrence for you, Fiore.
That's because I'd like your opinion on this girl's signets, since they're not the type you'd find every day.
Signets? On a child who, if anything, is even younger than myself?
That's my first question. Who in their right mind would dare imbue signets on such a small child?
I cannot pretend to know the answer, but I can unequivocally declare that it is no one related to this institute. Not even I have had a signet imbued upon my flesh.
But that's not the only issue. First off, she's much too young to be getting signets imbued on her.
This place advanced
Secondly, you almost never see hers. The only time anyone has observed them is when she uses them. Thirdly, she can't, by all accounts, control her signaturgy. Even so, we know she can at least activate it. And now for the finale. I've never seen anything remotely resembling either her signet's forms or functions. So, what do you think?
Do you happen to know what any of the signets look like?
Yes, just a second.
You've got me. I can't say I've seen anything that resembles this illustration either.
Ugh, what a shame. I thought that you, of all people, might have some insight on it.
By the way, I don't picture you as the type to go around helping others, Fiore.
At first, I was merely along for the ride. But now, I've taken an interest in her and her signets myself.
I'll do what I can, such as looking for any precedent. Meanwhile, why not venture to the Ancient Institute and search amidst the troves of archaic documents there?
Perhaps the mysterious signets of ages past can offer us a glimpse into the solution.
If one of us learns anything, keep the other one apprised.
Thank you so much, Cassius. Now we know our next destination. Let's go there.
So, you can't imbue objects with signets, can you?
Actually, you can. People have developed all sorts of tools that make use of signets.
I was thinking, what if you strapped a bunch of scrub brushes to a large plate, then somehow get the contraption to move by itself? You could use it to clean floors. Wouldn't that be convenient?
Wow, that might actually work.
If you ever get to make them, could you please give me one? It would be a lifesaver when cleaning the training hall.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I was just talking to this lady.
I'm so jealous. I can never talk to women.
Right? Of course you are. It would have been rude not to talk to her. Trust me when I say this is how it's done.
Exactly right.
You can be my wingman next time. It always works better with a wingman.
Fiore, what kind of activities do scholars do in the name of signaturgical research?
It definitely depends on the person, but I mainly decipher ancient texts and make inferences from them. Then, I write my own treatises based on the knowledge I've accrued. The Ancient Institute is rife with intriguing tomes just waiting to be discovered. You should check some out when you have the chance.
Oh.
Is there something about my answer you didn't like?
It's not that. I just assumed you'd be mixing mystical materials together and making them go bang, or dropping eyes of newt and adder's forks into cauldrons to boil and bubble. That kind of stuff.
You're confusing scholarship with stories.
Relia, how about you and I take a dip in the baths later?
Really?
Yeah.
Yay! Can Fidel join us?
No! Out of the question! We won't be able to have a peaceful bath if he's there.
Fidel, who's the most popular? You, Mr. Soldier, or Emerson?
Victor, for sure.
But Mr. Soldier is scary.
To be honest, Victor is probably much more popular among the guys than girls. He's pretty much the ideal officer.
Which can you hold better, your sugar or your spice?
My sugar.
That figures. You've never eaten much spicy food. At least when I'm around. But, you know, a lot of spicy food is actually quite tasty. You should try a few dishes sometime.
What? I don't think you can use that phrase except with liquor.
Aren't you tired at least a smidgen, Relia?
I'm okay. I don't need to rest.
Think you can keep going?
Yeah.
Don't overdo it, okay? If you get tired, let me know.
Okay.
It was a long time ago, but I used to have some pets, you know? I remember their names were Spot and Mimi. They were cats, right? Lizards. Lizards? At first I had two, but one day I forgot to close their cage and one of them ran for it. And you never heard from it again? All right, here's the Ancient Institute. Keep it up. Come on.
Shouldn't there be at least one scientist here? How is this a laboratory when the only people I've seen are guards?
In terms of research, it's been abandoned for a long time. It's nothing but a gigantic archive now.
That seems like such a waste.
I have some materials stored in a room here. Let me show you. While I examine some stuff, you guys can...
Relia! Relia, what's wrong? Relia? Are you all right?
Relia! Relia!
I'm okay. It hurts, but I'm strong. Maybe not. But this place, it kind of feels like home to me.
Do you remember anything else? Like About your father or mother?
Sand.
Sand?
I came in from outside. Then I got yelled at. I didn't wipe my feet.
Well, any scientist considers dirt and dust the nemesis of experiments. Maybe her parents are researchers.
So we have a lab and some sand.
Speaking of sand, isn't Trakur a desert nation? I remember hearing rumors about a possible laboratory there.
What? I've never heard of Trakur having any laboratories.
But your country doesn't have diplomatic relations with Trakur, so it's possible.
Don't conflate academics with politics. There's no way I wouldn't catch wind of it.
What if it weren't an academic facility, but actually a classified one that the military uses to carry out government-sanctioned experiments?
I admit there is a non-zero probability you're right.
Trakur, huh? But since we're at war with them, could we even enter the country?
What if we ask Victor to help? Do you think he'd mind?
I wonder if he would.
I want to know more about me. I want to remember more.
For now, let's go back to Central Rasulia and ask Victor. We can play it by ear from there.
Still have much further to go.
You can count on me.
Emerson, how come you can talk about so many different things so well?
That's because I've lived so long.
When you get old, you can talk about lots of different things?
That's the basic idea, anyway.
Okay. When I get older, I'm gonna talk to Fidel about all sorts of things.
That sounds like a good plan. But keep this in mind. When people get older, they often start to wish they were young again.
I am a child, so for the moment, people dub me such things as genius. When you're a kid, everyone treats you like a prodigy. But once you grow up, they treat you like just another person. I fear the same thing might happen to me.
They don't listen to you, do they? It's a serious issue for you, but no one seems to care. It's okay. I wasn't as smart as you, but I was also called a genius as a kid. Do I look like just another person?
You are an excellent researcher, Fiore.
You're even more of a genius than I am. Believe in yourself some more.
You like women a lot. Don't you, Emerson?
Well, not just any women. They have to be true ladies with charm.
So, for instance, what about me?
Of course. You've got a straightforward and kind personality. You're very charming.
You're not just saying that?
Most certainly not. You're always looking after us, making sure that no one succumbs to injury or fatigue. Only a kind person who cares deeply about others would bother to do all that. That's what does it for me.
Thank you. I know you're just flattering me, but I appreciate it.
You don't have to worry yourself over it. He'll notice how great a person you are. Eventually.
All right.
Hey, what's wrong, Ann?
Nothing. It must have been a figment of my imagination.
Fidel, there are kids here.
I would hope so. You have to be a kid at some point before you can become an adult. No one's born an adult.
Were you a kid at one point too, Fidel?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
I wish I knew you as a kid. I bet we would have had lots and lots of fun together. Hey! I was watching a bird just now, but it flew away from me.
Wonder where it went. Home, maybe?
So, even birds have homes? I didn't know that. I wonder if I have a home too.
I'm sure you do. We'll have to go looking for it together sometime.
You've been staring at me for some time now. May I ask why?
That'd be because you're cute, Anne. You think so? Oh, I'm not talking about your looks. I'm talking about how you can wear your clothes backwards and still pull it off.
What?
Got you. What's actually cute is the way you take jokes like that seriously.
I'm such a gullible fool.
You like sleeping in warm places, don't you, Kitty? Do you feel snug? Is that nice? I like warm places a lot, too. They're cozy. I hate cold places. I like being with everyone more.
You here? Kitty? Kitty? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty?
You're too young to be drinking, kiddo.
Do you like to drink?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Even though it makes you make funny faces?
Yeah, adults love bitter things.
That's weird.
Compared to the bitterness of life, alcohol almost tastes sweet.
What's going on, Relia?
Oh, I'm watching you.
You're watching me? So, what did you learn about me?
I learned you're cute.
Aw, thanks. You're cute too, Relia.
Can I help too?
Sorry, Relia, but I don't need help with anything right now. I appreciate the thought, though. I really do.
Oh,
I promise to let you know as soon as I do need help, though. How does that sound? Good?
yep.
Have you tried Rasulia's fruit wine?
It's tasty, isn't it?
You sound like a man who can really hold his liquor.
Oh, I definitely can. So how'd you like to go for a drink with me, pretty lady?
As long as you're paying, and you know that your wallet will be much lighter afterwards.
Just don't empty it.
The whole town's on edge.
What could have happened here?
You could cut the tension here with a knife. Should we just turn around?
We don't have any other leads, so let's just look for Victor.
Since he's a soldier, my bet is he's at the castle.
Are you recruits? No, we're not. We're here to see Lieutenant Oakville, the leader of the 3rd Ranger Unit. Could you please tell him Fidel's here?
I don't know how you know him, but he's busy. Scram!
My name is Fiore Brunelli, and I am an emissary from the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies in Languedoc, come to aid your country as per your king's request. Are we still not allowed an audience?
Oh, well,
By the way, this man is the progeny of Darryl, your military advisor.
Don't bring my dad into...
Use what's at your disposal. I understand that bandying about your connections can be embarrassing, but choosing pride over duty shows that you're still a kid. Grow up and learn to live with it.
You heard the lady.
Ouch. That one's gotta smart.
We're extremely sorry, but Lieutenant Oakville is currently...
Lady Brunelli and Fidel's troop. What brings you here?
Mr. Oakville!
Who are they?
I'm Emerson. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Anne.
The two of them not only saved us from a sticky situation, they're also helping Relia get her memory back.
My name is Victor Oakville. I am employed in the service of Fidel's father.
We came because we need to ask you something.
We want to talk because we need help crossing the border into Tracur. You see, it's essential that Relia goes there. She recalled one memory earlier, but we think Tracur holds the key to the rest of them.
That's impossible. As Sortaview's fallen, and there's more. Enemy forces have advanced practically to the capital.
If that's how it is, I'll help. I was dispatched from Languedoc to assist in the war effort, but I've left the front lines. Some of that responsibility lies with me.
I'm the one who put Fiore on that path, though. If she gets to help out, then so do I.
We'll do what we can to ensure victory as well.
Good to hear. I'd be happy to accept your offer. All right then. Follow me. Wait here while I make preparations. In the meantime, those provisions are part of the King's Chosen's exclusive stores. If you care to live through this battle, I suggest you take them.
Yowzers. Who'd have thunk the enemy'd be waltzing right up to the capital?
Sir, I request the addition of an independent section. One composed of the Langdochan signaturge and her guards, sir.
She'll fight for us again?
Yes.
How fortuitous. I'd be extremely grateful if she could handle the enemy's new weapons for us.
I'll pass the word.
Attaboy.
So, what do you want to do?
Go with you.
But we're heading into the heart of battle.
I'm okay.
That girl's got the guts of someone over 3 times her age.
Her courage isn't the issue here.
Don't you think getting involved in their war is unethical?
It's not like we can back out now.
Oh. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
How could you tell? You're good at this.
Captain!
Raising your voice will only draw more attention.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Enemy troops incoming from the west. They're 5,000 strong and led by Dersul.
They're finally here. Let's show them what Rasuli is made of.
Understood.
Yes, sir. Over and out. Returning to
the
post.
motherland!
We will not lose to those savages.
All forces march!
March only after we've moved out.
Sir.
May we meet on the battlefield.
We're good, right?
No wandering off, Relia. Okay?
Okay.
Look, here they are.
Oh! I'll pick them off the stairs, but I'll need cover.
Now I know my suspicions.
Think you're so strong? Try to withstand this.
Let's keep moving.
Could have been worse, I guess.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
Didn't we meet those guys at the inn?
Whoa now. Don't point those boomsticks around willy-nilly.
My group will act as the decoy.
What? Did they pinch our guns?
No, sir. That's against the law isolating crude worlds.
You are such a downer. Besides, they broke the treaty first, you know.
Watch out!
Guys, split up! We're too close!
Hey, did I hear what I think I did? The UP3, am I right? Why are there snakes from the Federation here? That's illegal!
Illegal? You're surely one to talk. Who's joined a war in a distant star system? I believe that's Kronos.
Shut the hell up, you huge idiot! We don't care a lick about this war. Now get that loser kid to surrender Relia to us!
Why do you want this girl so much?
Zip it, you maggot! We're not pulling any punches if the Federation's involved. This is your last warning, monkeys. Relinquish Relia!
What's a thing like that doing in this sector?
Gonna break other mandates now? CFNZ statutes too?
I don't want to say this again, maggots! Surrender Relia now!
You can take her. In return, get out of here. Let this war run its course.
What?
Took you quite a while to come around, you baboons.
Relia stays! And what is that thing? Just hanging in the sky! I know you know!
Obviously, there's no way we can beat that thing. Complying's our only choice now. We'll counterattack these jerks in due time.
Relia! Miki! Let go!
I can't let this...
Get back!
What the?
A mighty rare sneak peek of our strength. You learned that messing with us is futile yet, did ya? That light's Relia's? So, her true nature's unleashed. How intensely beauteous! Left! Roots! Get Relia this instant! Damn it! This sucks! Piss! They aren't here?
Should I tell the General what exactly's transpired?
Don't you dare speak unless I say to! You maggot! I assume she's somewhere close! I want her here now!
Where are we?
Is this all snow?
Relia, you okay?
What just happened to us?
Yep.
A phenomenon analogous to transport, apparently.
Without a transporter?
I assume one
No
of
way.
Relia's signets did this, but this is nothing like what happened before.
So that's the extent of the Lunar Starlight's
That may
signaturgy?
very well be true, but
Pieces are
where in the
coming
world
together.
are we?
No need to worry about that. We're in the northern territory of Soma.
How do you know that?
You're
I
right.
grew up around here.
This does indeed seem to be Soma.
If this really is Soma, then Rasulia should be directly to the south.
Then, let's start making our way south.
I'll lead the way. This region is famous for all the snow it gets. In fact, you can't see the ground for half the year.
As someone who grew up in an area without much snow, I'm pretty envious of you. I rarely got to see any.
I can't say I understand your point of view.
It'd be great for playing in, but I guess it must be difficult to make a living in it. You can't even grow food.
Many of the best soldiers and mercenaries come from Soma, as its harsh climate helps prepare them for tough situations.
You know, Victor, the way you say that implies that you think you're one of the best soldiers in the world.
That was never my intention.
Don't worry, I would never actually take it that way. I just think it's cute when you get defensive about stuff.
You should show more respect.
That sounds just like something Fiddly's father would say. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Mr. Camuse and I are birds of a feather? You truly think so?
Yeah, you're pretty similar.
I see. So we are similar.